I have many passions at this stage of my life. I own a business. I love my family, so I try to do the best I can to take care of them. But I've also now entered into a stage where I'm passionate about my well-being, taking care of myself, and hopefully try to be a good example for the people that are around me to do the same for themselves. I was introduced to CrossFit by my best friend actually 3 years ago now. And I sort of did it on a whim because she started talking about how she was thinking about doing this new fitness thing, and this CrossFit concept kind of intrigued me a little bit. So when she decided she was going to sign up, I said, okay, I'll do it with you. And then I showed up for the first class and I was like, oh crap, what did I sign up for? I kind of thought I was a little bit in over my head. I was a little scared maybe 1 or 2 days before I started because I actually looked on YouTube to see some of the workouts and what these people actually did, and I thought, I will never be able to do any of that. So yeah, what am I doing? But okay, I already gave my word I was gonna start, so I did it. I've actually progressed a lot more than I thought I would, given that I started a little bit later in life, because there's a lot of young kids in here in their 20s that are doing amazing things. So I'm pretty proud of myself at this point. CrossFit has really had a major impact on my life since I started. Once I got into it, I got really hooked, and I could start to see the difference just in day-to-day activities. You know, going to the grocery store, picking up things. I started to feel stronger in my physical body. And then a couple years ago, I had a little bit of a health scare, so to speak. I started suffering seizures, and I had to stop doing CrossFit for a while. But I think it was leading up to that, being strong, wanting to know more, that kind of led to other changes, you know, nutritionally wise and just taking care of myself. That kind of led me to push on. And I came back and I started working out again, and now I'm here almost 2 years after that initial seizure, and I'm about to compete in my very first weightlifting competition. And I'm really nervous and excited about that, but at the same time I kind of look back and I'm like, wow, I'm going from not knowing what was going to happen to me for the rest of my life to now having seizures completely controlled and competing is kind of an amazing thing. So, major thing that has changed in my life as a result of CrossFit is just the knowledge in myself that I can stick with something, and that I have this community of people. They've now turned into an extended part of my family. They're the ones cheering me on every day. They're the ones telling me that I can do something. It's an experience like no other. I know the feeling of being intimidated. I know because the first day I walked in and it's like, who are these people? There are a bunch of loud mouths, dropping weights left and right. There's so much going on. It can be a little overwhelming, but you'll start to meet people really quickly. They're probably the warmest bunch of people you'll ever meet. And once you actually do stuff, the motivation comes after, because you feel it. You can start to do all these things, and it doesn't matter if you modify it or not, you can do it. And so that has kind of grown my belief in myself as far as setting up other goals, life goals, challenging myself and stepping out of my comfort zone.